Okay. Come on, gang. We're like fucking Scooby-Doo in the gang. We're gonna go through this weird-ass place. Okay. You want me to climb this, or do you want me to look at it? Oh no, the camera's just gonna... The camera's a bit lazy, he doesn't want to go very fast. So I'm not slowing down for you, cameraman.
Come.
Do you know you're a cunt? You've sending me emails of meanness. I hate you. Look at that disco ball. This is where we get to die, isn't it?
At last. You know our story now. Of how we tried.
This is where they say, we built a button that you can press to stop all the, you know, the sun exploding and stuff.
Save one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
You. But how? You left. You destroyed the device.
Did you think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Free her?
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release. I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machines to set her plans in motion. Divination through numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a stop to it. And then we left. But first we called to you, that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinia and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us. But before it did, I would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars have squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
Desmond just doesn't look like he gives a fuck, really.
If you heed Minerva, the sun will have its way. The ground will crack and spit fire into the skies. All the world will burn. But this does not end the world, merely heralds its arrival. Darkness follows. Then you emerge, resolving to lay a foundation that such a tragedy does not befall the world again. You will become a symbol to those who survive. Hope, knowledge, determination. You will inspire them to rebuild, to thrive once more. And as the world heals, so too will humanity. But you are just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time, as a god. It is the cruelest fate, to have written words that meant well, and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now you see that what was shall be again. So tell me, how is this better? She would sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is this not why you came here? To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them, and you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
You must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
I was actually planning on backing this Minerva person.
There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
It's done, Minerva. The decision's made.
Oh, we don't even get to make a decision. Well, fuck you too, you bizarre.
Consequences of this mistake are yours to live and die with.
I mean, I knew there'd be, like,
You need to
shitty
go.
ending.
All of you, now. Get as far away from here as you can. Come with us. We'll find another way.
Oh, yeah, we got plenty of time.
Son,
Got, like, 2 hours, maybe?
it's true.
We could build a
It's
mega
already
tower
started. I need to do
protection
this now.
thingy.
So go. Go!
So, we're gonna touch the amazing disco ball of victory and die. That's just how it works. Too much fucking disco fever in this thing. All of the funk is contained within this one little sphere. And this is it, it's gonna explode. Nope, it's actually just a joke. It's just a disco ball pumped full of electricity, and he's actually just getting an electrical shock right now. Very fucking loud electrical shock, I'll give you that much. Sorry, Desmond, you can wake up in like an hour or two. Just like hate them, they're not actually dead.
Global aurora borealis. Never seen anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather.
Aww.
Residents are being
I thought he was going to say erratic displays of people getting down or something like that. And then the funk starts playing, and the disco balls, and the 70s is back, man.
Canada is said to be experiencing the largest on record.
What the fuck is this guy saying? Bullshit to that. Okay, so let me just say a few things first. First of all, why are the first civilizations just crackheads? Why don't they just like put the disco ball, you know, out in some place where it's easy to find, or at least put it in the temple and say, "It's here, you dumbasses. We need you to touch this so that you can live," or some shit. No, then they just like put it underground and wait. So it takes billions or millions or however many years for them to find it.
It is done.
A cutscene.
The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
See, I wasn't going to back Juno because I thought, yeah, she's an evil, tyrannical bitch. I'm just going to destroy the world because we probably deserve it, and apparently we'll survive anyway. And you know, what's so bad about starting civilization again? Even though apparently I would be considered a god and be, you know, the root of all evil with religion and everything. But regardless, it probably would have been an alternative. But I'm pretty sure I've heard that from Zero Punctuation, the plot of Assassin's Creed 4 is that you play as... It's just the same dealer, you know, reliving memories as opposed to actually being in the time period. But they've taken Desmond's brain and they've started extracting memories from it, you know, just like that. So I don't know. This is a bit weird, isn't it? I mean, this fucking First Civilization crackheadness. It would so have been amazing. It would have been such a better ending if that was actually a disco ball containing all the world's funk. And just, rather than dying, Desmond got overloaded with funk. He just became like, you know those weird tassely, really big sleeved, really big, I don't know, leg hold, I don't know what the fuck to call it, I don't know clothes. But, you know, the amazing silver diva clothes with the massive star sunglasses, the fake afro, all the bling and the stuff. And then, you know, the funkiest song in existence comes on, all the funk. And the entire world gets turned into a massive disco ball and everyone's funking out. And it's just like, yeah, man. Fucking Grover Washington Jr., Pulp Fusion. Yeah. I feel like Neil from The Young Ones. What am I doing right now watching credits? Apparently you can't skip the credits. I learnt this when my friend Rodri, he finished Assassin's Creed 3 and was wondering, can I skip the credits please and all this, and I was just, you know, playing, I don't know what I was playing, something else, maybe I was just on Dashboard or something. I just heard them, I'm like, let me skip this. Christ. Why can't I skip the credits? He was sitting there for like 20 minutes complaining about how he can't skip the credits. So, I'm gonna strap in for this one. I'm gonna fucking strap in. I'm pretty sure this isn't the most entertaining content, but I have been meaning to do post-cons, so this is probably a good filler. So that's Assassin's Creed 3. The ending, yeah. I could see now why it was so critically acclaimed as being bollocks. It is bollocks. Like, it's not an RPG, but they could have at least given you the ending, like Deus Ex. Actually, no, Deus Ex is an RPG. But the ending of Deus Ex, you get a big, computer console, and it's got 4 or 5 big-ass red buttons on it. And you press one for whichever ending you want. It's not great, but it's better than this. Like, okay, we're going to present with you the player. This is the ending. This is the idea for the ending. Put it at the pitch of the game development stage. So they're like, okay, so this is the pitch for the ending. We're going to have this massive reveal that Juno is actually some wicked witch, as if you didn't know that, if you can use a Morse code, a Morse code translator to find out that was her sending all the evil messages. And we're going to have Minerva and Juno, apparently gods, they're going to be arguing and saying this is how you decide the fate of the world. And it's going to be a massive disco ball, it's going to be everything. But the twist is, we're not going to let you choose. We're going to make Desmond make the bad choice for you. So, you could save the world whilst killing Desmond, but letting an evil tyrannical god take control and enslave humanity for the rest of time. Or, you could destroy that evil god, start time again, and at this, I'm pretty sure at the beginning of humanity's existence, we didn't have socialism and we didn't have fucking politics, we didn't have religion. It was just a bunch of people with massive clubs, killing pigs or boars or whatever it was at the time, dinosaurs, I don't care, just clobbing their head in, ripping their tummies off, cooking them, eating them, chatting, loving, reproducing, having a wonderful time. There was no need for all this crap. There was no rules. It was just hide in caves, eat, sleep, survive, That's a lot better than enslave humanity. Granted, it did say, over time, you'll be considered as a good man, and like a legend, and then like a god, and then you would be the root of all evil because you become a god, and they'd use you as an excuse to like kill people and sacrifices. But that's bound to happen. It happened once before. Or we could just, I don't know what we could do actually. There's probably no getting out of that, but still, we live with it now, so there's really no difference. It was pretty much just go back in time or enslave humanity. Well, the choices made it for you, the bad one. So, getting back to the fucking Connor side of things, Connor. Christ, they really got some cookie cutter ending for Connor. It's not the ending, there's epilogues and all this stuff, I guess, but, there might be a few missions. But, God, they could have done so much better. Hatham dying was pretty predictable, as much as I don't like that. Hatham died, and I thought that was ridiculously stupid. I thought they could have done a lot better than just, the most dramatic thing in games is having a character die. They could have got a little bit more drama. Rather than just having, okay, this character dies for drama, this character dies for drama. They have to do something else. Maybe, I don't know, say, I'm leaving to support the French in their efforts in the war or something. Something that's really boring, but they're like Ubisoft, they can write. They have better ideas than me. So they could have come up with something much better than rather than, we, instead of bombing the fort, we bomb all of New York, nearly kill ourselves and have to fight Hatham. He's like, no, I told Charles Lee to go have a vacation while I fight you and probably get murdered. And the way he died, fucking stupid. But then the Charles Lee side of things. After you kill Hatham, what do? You get this long series of stupid fucking unconnected missions saying, go kill Charles Lee. No, you failed. Go kill him again. No, go kill him again. Okay, you shot him. Go kill him again. What was the first one? You go to a funeral, you have a gun. Could have shot him. I think you had a gun at least. You could have fucking picked one up or something. Could have shot him just then. And then you walk up to him, not even like trying to kill any guards or anything. You get yourself caught, and then you start fighting for some reason after he's gone. Okay, so then you go to a tavern. No, wait, you don't. You go to some ship, something. Was it? I don't know. Hang on. I thought it went around in circles here. The people on the ship told you to go to the tavern. Or told, you know, they're doing stuff at the tavern, so go there. And then I thought the guy at the tavern said he's on a ferry, and that was... I don't know, but still. You know, we met him again, and we just shot him, and then we let him go, and then after we killed him, you didn't have to kill him, but, I mean, we shouldn't probably killed him, because he spoke a lot of sense, and he was a good man, with lovely facial hair, and a lovely accent, and lovely everything else, especially clothes. And he, you know, yeah, we killed him. We went back to the homestead. No, we went back to the village even. And then that bitch, Juno, was like, hey, you did it. Good job. Now go do something else with your life. Even though you failed. Everyone you've loved, all the assassins apart from you are dead. Your village is dead. You're sort of like losing the war and everything. You know, all you did was kill your father and his friends. And then you go back to the homestead. We don't even know if Achilles is dead yet. And, some little kid, apparently 7 years old, 8 years old, I don't know. He apparently died. And I don't even know what the fuck that was. Is it just me? Is it just poorly explained? Or is it just me being a dumbass? Because I don't remember there being a person called Connor Davenport. I mean, we're called Connor. But maybe we got given that name by Achilles. Maybe he just gave it to us because he was mourning his son who died before the story, before he was introduced in the story. I don't fucking know, man. He doesn't seem like that. Fuck it. My brain. This kid apparently died in 1755. I really don't understand. I have to Google it or something. Man, what a fucking shit story. It was alright, It was alright up until, I guess up until we broke off with Hatham. Because that was when it started getting stupid. No, actually, it was when we initiated the mission at the beginning of this recording session. When we initiated the mission after the naval one to Assault New York. That's when it got shit. Because up until, you work with your father, George Washington, that was all good. And then we meet in the tunnels with all of our friends, and then suddenly we're out of the tunnels for some fucking reason. Was that fort? Like all the buildings as well? I'm just trying to put this together now. But why would the fort have all the buildings in it? And why would there be so many fucking guards guarding all the buildings? Why would a fort... This is just ridiculous. It was such a cookie-cutter, slacking ending. I don't know what to think about it. I think it was... I mean, Christ. What can you say about it? You kill the bad guy in like the least amazing way possible. The actual ending of Desmond's story is he's fucking died and you can't do jack shit about it. And Juno's gonna enslave humanity. Christ, if I was the decision maker here, I could have done so much better. I would have just, the first time I started working with Hatham, or at least at the moment when Connor said, no, I'm not working with you anymore, Hatham, I would have just, gone with him and hung up my assassin robes and tried to help him. He fucking inducted Charles. He'll probably forgive me, his son, and he would have, given me a few more years of training and, letting us get used to the Templar way of life. We could have accomplished many fucking things. And then we would have fucking... to be fair, Juno must have been, not an official Templar, inducted the way Charles was. Saying, yes, may the founding father of understanding guide us, or some shit like that. And, given the ring. But apparently all she wanted to do was control, so what's the difference? I guess she represents the Templars, and she fucking won. Desmond did a good thing there, didn't he? Because the Templars, or at least the Templars in the American Revolution or whatever. It's not an American Revolution, is it? Can't even fucking remember, Jesus Christ. The time period of the game, I can't remember it. You know, Desmond supports the Templars, and I like the Templars better in this game, not so much in the other games. They're kind of retarded religious antic cunt fucks in the other games. Don't know about Black Flag though. I have to get that. I have to buy Black Flag and start, you know, doing a playthrough with that. Oh shit, we've gone AFK. I really wish I could fucking skip this. I can't fill for much longer. I'm serious. This headset I've got on, I've got two headsets, right guys. I've got one plugged into the computer, which I use obviously for the computer. That is the Razer Carcarius, the most comfortable headset I've ever used, ever. Like 100%. It's like so fucking comfortable, but it's kind of faulty because I've had it for like 2 years now. But I don't really treat it very well. But I've got this other headset for recording gameplay on consoles. Because you need something to, you know, so this is a, I forget the technical term is, but this mic, the Blue Snowball, it records omnidirectional or something. No, omnidirectional, whatever the one means, where it records all directions. You don't have to speak into it for it to record your voice. And this probably sounds a little different speaking from the sides than just speaking forward. But, you know, it records all directions, so you can't have the TV blaring out, so you have to have a headset. And I have I have to take it off to show you, which means I'm gonna fucking. This might make some noise, but it doesn't say. Does it say? Okay. So it is a Turtle Beach. It is the X12 or something Ear Force. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. It's a terrible design. Who the fuck made this design? It is like absolutely shocking design. It basically, the Carcarius, in its state, like in its what's the word? Fucking neutral state, I guess, where you don't have it on your head. Like it's the gap between the two phones is about the size of a human head, just a bit less. So that when you put it on, obviously it fits, but it's not clamping down on the size of your head. This, on the other hand, when you take it off, both the ear fucking phones or whatever, they are touching because they're pulling together so hard. And then when you put it on, you know, they're both trying to touch it, they're pulling together into your fucking head. It's like clamping your head. And it's so uncomfortable. Putting it on for more than like an hour or so, you get a headache, and that's what I'm starting to get now. And I'll be recording for 1 hour and 35 minutes and 10.7 seconds. So, I mean that's the Audacity recording. That's probably not going to be that much exactly. I'm going to have to cut some of the beginning stuff out because I have to do the syncing. This is behind the scenes chat because I've got nothing else to fucking talk about. Pretty much what I do is this. I do that, okay? That noise, yeah? That is me hitting the analog stick to the left or the right. And obviously I'll be in the pause menu. And I'll hit it. And at that moment, obviously the menu will cycle to the next thing. And then I can sync the video to the audio without having to say stuff like 3, 2, 1, start, or test, sync, hello, yes, I am syncing to the gameplay in a very strange way, like that. You know, you have to speak in some sort of weird, I don't know what the fuck to call it. It kind of sounds like a robot. You have to speak in time with things that you are doing on screen so that you know what you're doing and how to sync it properly. Because what I used to do with the Xtorian Fraps, well, I don't say used to do, I still do it when I do PC recordings, but I haven't done one in a long time, is you press the start record button, you go 3, 2, 1, start. And when you say start, you press the record button. You say 3, 2, 1, start. And when you tap the keyboard, the recording starts, and when you say start, the recording starts. So you can sync that up. But you can't do that on the Elgato because when you click start, it doesn't start straight away. It has a little load up thing. So you can't do it like that. You have to change your means to something less conventional. How far in have I got to this fucking credit sequence? I'd really like to know, because if I have got very far, and I'm like 75% of the way there, I'd like to go all the way. You know, I'd like to keep it... I'd like to not have to jump cut this, because I feel everyone deserves their credits for such a poorly fucking ended game. Mechanically, this game is a fucking load... It's just a load of wank. It's just crap. Assassin's Creed 1 had the most annoying features. The beggars. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other stuff in the beggars, but I can't be able to think of them. But, you know, it wasn't a very well critically acclaimed game. Assassin's Creed 2 got a lot better reviews. But they worked. They were good games. They had functions and they responded well. When you're making a game as complex as Assassin's Creed with all the controls, you have to make sure you've ironed out all the niggles and the little bugs. But no, in this, there's so many things that happen and that are wrong, and it just doesn't make a very fluent or immersive experience. And so I couldn't really get immersed in the story very well. And the story was good up until that last point. Thanks, it says in asterisk. That's the first time I've looked at the TV since the recording of the credits started. Since the fucking recording? Jesus Christ. I would have been fucking best player in the world. Critically acclaimed, right there. I would have 1 billion subs if I had just played all of that and not looked at... I got some of the optional objectives done on some things. On the Chase Lee one, that took me a few tries. I still got it in the end, though. Can this end now? This is something I never really understood about AAA titles. You know, they have these lovely long credit sequences because so many people worked on the game. Powered by Adobe Flash? What the fuck? Adobe Flash? Wow, that's fucking pretty good. How the hell do you manage that, guys? Oh my god. Okay. Lots of museums. Why do they put so much epic music on the credits when it's just text scrolling? I could subtitle my videos with credits. Like, that's how easy it is to do credits. You write the text and then you put on the the transition thing that says scroll up. Yeah, you make it a credit. Yeah, that's how you do it. Oh my fucking god, they're over. Oh my fucking god, no good deeds goes unpunished. Of course it doesn't. Open the temple door and learn Desmond's fate. He got overfunked, man. What fucking song is that? I've completely forgotten. That is a royalty-free song. I had it downloaded and I was going to use it in a project, and then I watched that last part of the Forest of Doom by Yogscast, and they put on the funky music to celebrate, and it was that song, and I was like, whoa. Connor, what have you done? You're never going to get that off the walls now, are you? Should have just put it on like paper or something, being less dramatic. Do we get Achilles' armour now? Because that's pretty fucking stupid, isn't it? I mean, we've finished the game, we've got nothing else to do. Oh, don't burn them. This is where he accidentally burns the house down. I just want a twist. I just want a good twist. The deer head comes to life. The chair starts trying to eat him. The floor caves in. Achilles comes down in disco outfit or something. The funk comes in. Terry and Godfrey are outside, I don't know, molesting a cat. Just give me something to laugh at. You're trying to say, look at them, they've got spirit. Not, good, they really don't know how to make games. This is cinematic. Oh yeah, the hatchet. Completely forgot about that. I thought we won the war quite a long time ago, though. Why am I all old and limpy? Oh, don't be so dramatic. Don't smile, Connor. If you smile now, then... I mean, I don't know. Smiling now would mean that you actually have some emotion. Wow, that grass. That hatchet dropped really fucking quickly and didn't bounce at all. New upgrade recipes. Oh, huzzah! New fucking upgrade recipes, eh? Let me check. Homestead missions. Do we have any? Do we get to bury the dead man? Poor Achilles. Let's just have a look, shall we? See the, oh, the database is 100% up there, man. 100%. So, sync. We'll just, scroll over here. You know, no big deal. We've got 2 more missions with Achilles. And the rest are... No. We've got Lyle White, but he's the guy in the church. I'm guessing that's something to do with the funeral. New paintings. Do we really care? Does anyone walk into the fucking Homestead Manor and be like, I'm gonna look at my new paintings now. Does anyone fucking do that?